Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss arithmetic progressions in one shot. All important concepts of AP we are going to discuss. So please make sure to watch the video till the end. Arithmetic progression. What is an arithmetic progression? A sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. So, a sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. Example 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. So, let us consider one example 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Here, what is the first term? 1. Second term 3. So, by adding 2, 1 plus 2, 3. If you add 2 to 3, that means by adding 2 to second term, we are getting third term, that is 5. By adding 2 to third term, we are getting the fourth term, that is 7. So, 1, 3, 5, 7 is an AP. It is an arithmetic progression because it is a sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number. Here the fixed number is 2 to the preceding term except the first term. Arithmetic progression in short is written as AP. Arithmetic progression in short it is written as. So, we write AP instead of arithmetic progression every time. We write in short form AP. Here in this sequence, the first term is usually denoted by the first term of AP. The first term of AP is denoted by A. And the fixed number is denoted by D. And the fixed number is called common difference of AP. The fixed number is called common difference. The fixed number is called common difference. So, the common difference is denoted by D. So, usually the first term of AP is denoted by A and common difference is denoted by D. Here the common difference can be positive, negative or 0. The common difference can be positive, negative or 0. General form of an AP. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on is the general form of an AP. Here the first term is A and common difference is D. So, types of APs. There are two types of APs. First one, finite AP and second one, infinite AP. Finite AP. In an AP, if there are fixed number of terms, fixed number, that means finite of terms, it is called finite AP. Example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's it. How many terms are there in this AP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fixed number of terms. There are 5 terms in this AP. So it is a finite AP. Finite AP will have last term. Finite first term and last as well as last term. Finite AP will have first and last term also. Infinite AP. In an AP, if there are infinite number of terms, it is called as infinite AP. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Here how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 terms? No. Because and so on. That means there are infinite number of terms. So it is called as infinite AP. So infinite AP will not have last term. Infinite AP will not have last term. Terms of AP are denoted by A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on. What is the general form of an AP? General form of an AP. a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d and so on. By comparing these two, what we are getting, what is A1? Terms of AP are denoted by A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on, AN and so on. What is the general form of an AP? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. So by comparing these two, A1 is nothing but A. A2 is nothing but A plus D. A3 is equal to A plus 2D. A4 is equal to A plus 3D. So by this, what is our conclusion? A2 is equal to A plus A1 is equal to A. That is equal to A plus 0D. A2 is equal to A plus 2 minus 1 into D. A3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1 into D. A4 is equal to A plus 3D. That is A plus 4 minus 1 into D. By this, can we write AN? AN. I want AN. So, A plus n minus 1 into D. This is called nth term of an AP. So, AN is called nth term of an AP. Sn is equal to sum of first n terms of an AP. That is A plus D plus and so on plus A plus n minus 1 into D. Same thing we write in reverse order. That means Sn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D plus A plus n minus 2 into D and plus so on A. Now add these two. Sn plus Sn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is, if you add the first two terms, you are getting is plus. By adding second terms, A plus D plus A plus n minus 2 into D plus so on plus last terms, A plus n minus 1 into D plus A. Sn plus Sn, 2Sn is equal to A plus A, 2A plus n minus 1 into D plus A plus D plus A plus, open the brackets, n into D nd minus 2D plus so on plus A plus A, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. 2Sn is equal to 2A plus n minus 1 into D plus A plus A, 2A plus nd plus D minus 2D minus D plus so on plus 2A plus n minus 1 into D. 2Sn is equal to 2A plus n minus 1 into D plus 2A plus, from these two terms take D as common factor, D into n minus 1 and so on, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Now Sn is equal to 2a plus n minus 1 into d plus 2a plus n minus 1 into d and so on 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That means how many 2a plus n minus 1 into d's are there? There are n terms. So n into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula of sum of first n terms of an AP. So same thing, we can write 2a as a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is nothing but n by 2 into a plus an, or n by 2 into an is also denoted by L. Last term of AP is also denoted by L. So a plus L.